Okay, so I'm a busy person, and if you're watching this, maybe you're a busy person. So I guess I'm lucky that you're watching, and I'm hoping that you'll get to the end because I'm going to try to give you some great tips on some self-love practices, even for us busy people. And what's nice about self-love practices is it actually gives us more time, and it makes us more productive when we are being productive. So consider this a way to actually gain more time and be able to use your time more effectively. So I'm just going to go through some things, really quickly. I'm going to try to keep this under 10 minutes, so stay with me. Um, the first one is just a morning gratitude practice. And, I do this quick and simple. I just three things that I'm grateful for. You can also do this before bed. I like to do mine before bed because there is actually a part of your brain. There's one part called the default mode network, which is responsible for keeping you safe. And so its job is to scan for threats in the environment. There's also another part of your brain called the fusiform gyrus, and I don't expect you to ever remember that. But its job is actually to look for good things in our life. And just like anything, the more we use a muscle, the stronger it grows. And so if you're looking for gratitude, then this part of your brain will grow and it will become more active. And then it starts to look for more things in your life. So it's kind of like reprogramming your brain to kind of be more grateful, which is has gratitude practices have been shown to make us happier. And this is a quick thing, just three things. You can even do it with your friends, do it with your family. What are some things that you're grateful for? Second one is just a mindful breathing exercise. And it doesn't have to be anything extensive. You can literally like set an alarm to do it at certain times of the day or when you're starting to feel stress. The big thing about this is a lot of times when we're in this go, 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 it puts our system into like a fight or flight activated state. And so this practice will actually calm our nervous system and it actually makes us more productive. And so the key is to make your exhale longer than your inhale. And a lot of times people will talk about square breathing and all of this, but this is just a simple practice. 4 breaths in and then longer breaths out. Some people say 8. Sometimes I struggle with 8 because maybe my nervous system is overactivated. But the key is just to make the out breath longer than the in breath, and that's going to calm your nervous system, and it will actually free up some energy to do what you're doing. Another one would be just quick self-affirmations, because a lot of times when we're busy, and we're starting to beat ourselves up about I'm not getting things done, we don't take time to really notice all of the great things that we are doing. I'm capable, I'm resilient, I'm really knocking it out of the ballpark today. A lot of times with high achievers, we spend so much time achieving, but we really don't take the time to celebrate our wins. That default mode network is really good about pointing out when we suck or we didn't do good enough. So again, this is like reprogramming your brain. Another one is going to be setting boundaries. Sometimes the biggest act of self-love would be to protect your time and protect your energy, to prevent burnout, to prevent resentment. And this is really going to help your relationships. This is going to help your productivity. I love the phrase, if you're not a hell yes, you're a no. So that's like if I'm hesitating and you're not fully in, give it a no because likelihood you're going to end up drained, depleted, maybe resentful. So take some time to really reflect before you automatically say yes. Is this something that I have time for? Is this something that I'm going to be able to give my all to? So maybe a no or even delegating tasks that really aren't getting your full attention and that don't really serve your well-being or your purpose, whether it's at work or in your life. And this can free up large chunks of time to really be able to devote to the things that are a hell yeah. Another quick one is to nourish your body. When we're not nourished or we're grabbing fast food, it can actually deplete our energy, which makes the time that we are spending on a task, it can take longer. And so when our energy is high and we're keeping our blood sugar regulated, this can make us more productive in the times that we're working. And this, small change, it, allows you to enjoy your food more, promotes like even healthy brain activity so you're able to process faster. Physical movement, and this doesn't have to be a full-blown workout. I have started like setting an alarm on my clock on my phone, and or even on your watch. Like sometimes, like if I'm on service, my watch will vibrate, and it's basically saying, "Hey, get up! It's time to walk." And even this small little break every hour, it increases your longevity, so you can live longer. It will increase your brain productivity. So this is really helping, a busy person to be productive when they are busy. A wind down routine. You know, um, a lot of times we're working right up until like literally our head hits the pillow, and that means that we're not really sleeping. Maybe we're not getting good rest. It's going to take longer to actually wind down. So a wind down routine, that's shutting off the blue screens, even getting a gentle stretch, maybe light a candle, take a bath, maybe even read just a poem or a couple pages of a book that really makes you happy. Maybe this is a good time to do your gratitude. But this really helps you to detach from the stress of the day and really honor your need for rest and recovery so it's this cycle. So when we're on, and when we're off so that we can be on. Another one would be a digital detox. Really just taking time to disconnect from the technology. It'll allow you to center yourself. It'll reduce the stress of this constant connectivity. I don't know about you, but when I get that ding, like I can actually feel it in my system. Oh, okay, here's something. So even if it's just, okay, while I'm eating, I'm taking a digital detox. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna turn off the alarms or put the phone in another room. And at least that hour before bedtime, just to disconnect and allow your brain to wind down, allow you to really declutter your mind, and really get us out of the programming that every time we hear that ding, we've got to answer it. Another one is a self-compassion break. When we're working hard, sometimes we can really start to beat ourselves up, and just a self-compassion break is really kind of like a little mini cheerleader. This is a really hard moment and I deserve compassion, or I have a lot on my plate right now. So I'm doing the best that I can do. And it really, this moment, this brief moment for kindness really helps to reset your emotional state and reset your nervous system. And sometimes just prioritizing our needs. A lot of busy people are busy because they love people in their lives and they like to do things for the people in their lives. And sometimes the greatest act of self-love is prioritizing yourself. And this is a way that you can love people better, because if we're empty and we start to become resentful, this isn't helping anyone. Another one is really take some time to engage in things that you love. Whether this is work that you love, or engaging in a hobby, or just hanging out with someone you love, or with friends, or just listening to some music. This really helps to nourish our system, and gives us back time, because we're full, and we're able to regenerate. It's all cyclical. It's kind of this masculine and this feminine that I've been talking about. The masculine is our doing part. The feminine is this regeneration part. And if we're balancing these two parts, then we can really be on when we're on and off when we're off. The last one is positive self-talk. I know a lot of times this, I'm not good enough, and I messed this up. Those can be quick, and really catching this negative self-talk and replacing them with affirmations and with encouragement. I am doing my best. I really am, working hard, and I'm putting the time into this and devotion. These things are going to really increase your productivity. So when you are on, so just a quick rehash. So gratitude practice whenever you schedule it in the day, this mindful breathing, these quick self affirmations, setting boundaries, really being a hell yeah, nourishing your body, physical movement, even if it just means standing up quickly, an evening wind down ritual that helps your brain shut down, which includes this digital detox, which can be at night, during the day, during meals, the self compassion break, practicing saying no, really prioritizing yourself, engaging in something that you love, and finally, self talk. So now that I've outlined those, I would love it if you could drop a note down below and just let us know. I know that you're busy. It'll take 2 seconds, but it can really inspire the people around you to go, oh yeah, that's a great one. I think I'm gonna, incorporate that one. And I know that busy people have great minds and they can think of great things. And so if again, just down below, you can just drop a quick note. What am I gonna do to practice self-love today? And invite your friends to this. I'm sure that we can all use some more self-love, and subscribe so that next time when I drop a video, you get notified. And until next time, I hope you're loving yourself